8 harsh truths about old age you need to accept to live a happy life. Growing older is a journey that comes with both challenges and rewards. For many, it's a time to reflect on a life well lived, embrace wisdom, and savor the small joys of each day. However, there are certain harsh truths about aging that we must accept if we want to live a fulfilling and happy life. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up, it means finding peace in the reality of what is, while making the most of what remains. Let's explore these truths and how embracing them can lead to a happier, more meaningful life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Your body will change, and that's okay. Aging brings undeniable changes to our bodies. The energy that once seemed endless may now feel limited, and tasks that were once second nature can take more effort. Wrinkles, gray hair, and aching joints might serve as constant reminders that time is moving forward. These changes can be frustrating, even heartbreaking, especially if you feel like your body no longer reflects the vibrant person you are inside. But these transformations are not signs of weakness. They're badges of a life lived, a testament to the experiences and years you've endured and celebrated. It's natural to mourn the loss of youth, but it's also vital to recognize the beauty in what you've gained. Your body has carried you through decades of joys, struggles, and triumphs. It has weathered storms, healed from wounds, and adapted to challenges. Every scar, every gray hair, every line on your face tells a story. These are not flaws. They are reminders of your resilience and capacity to keep moving forward, even when life wasn't easy. Accepting these changes doesn't mean giving up or ignoring your health. It means working with your body instead of against it. As you age, your needs may shift, but this can also be an opportunity to show your body the care and respect it deserves. Gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga can keep you active and strong without overwhelming your limits. Eating nutritious meals can help fuel your body, while listening to its signals can prevent unnecessary strain. You don't have to push yourself to do what you once did. Embracing what you can do now is an act of self-love. There's also an emotional journey to accepting your body's changes. It may help to remember that every person ages. The societal obsession with youth is just a fleeting illusion, and true beauty lies in authenticity. When you see your reflection in the mirror, try to focus not on what has changed, but on what remains. The spark in your eyes, the warmth of your smile, and the love you carry within. These are the qualities that define you, not the size of your waist or the smoothness of your skin. Above all, find gratitude in the ways your body still serves you. You can still laugh, hug, savor your favorite meal, and feel the sun on your skin. These everyday moments are precious gifts that remind us of the joy in simply being alive. Accepting the reality of an aging body doesn't mean you stop striving to live well. It means recognizing the balance between effort and grace. By honoring your body as it is today, you free yourself to experience life fully and embrace each moment with gratitude and presence. Your body may change, but it remains yours, worthy of care, love, and celebration for everything it has carried you through. 2. Your social circle will shrink, but deep connections matter more. As the years pass, it's a reality that our social circles grow smaller. Friends may move away, drift apart, or leave this world entirely. These changes can leave behind a profound sense of emptiness, making you question your place in the lives of those around you. The vibrant gatherings of your younger days may now feel like distant memories, replaced by quieter evenings and a more solitary rhythm. It's a stark truth of aging. Relationships change, and so do the ways we connect. But while your circle may shrink, what remains can become even more meaningful if you let it. This stage of life provides an opportunity to shift your focus from quantity to quality. Rather than lamenting the relationships that have faded, treasure those that remain and seek deeper bonds with the people who truly matter. A handful of close, heartfelt connections can nourish your spirit more than a room full of acquaintances ever could. The key is to be present and intentional, whether it's through a heartfelt conversation with a lifelong friend, a shared memory with a sibling, or a quiet moment with a grandchild. Sometimes loneliness can feel like an unwelcome companion, creeping in when we least expect it. But it's important to remember that loneliness doesn't have to define your days. There are always opportunities to create new connections, even in unexpected places. Joining a community group, participating in a hobby, or volunteering can introduce you to people who share your interests and values. It's never too late to build relationships, no matter your age. At the same time, it's vital to nurture your relationship with yourself. Solitude can be an opportunity for self reflection and growth if you approach it with curiosity rather than fear. Use this time to rediscover who you are beyond your roles as a parent, spouse, or professional. Write your thoughts in a journal, pick up a creative hobby, or simply enjoy the peace of a quiet afternoon. The relationship you cultivate with yourself can provide a deep sense of fulfillment, even in moments when others aren't around. Loss is an inevitable part of aging, but it also offers us the chance to cherish the relationships we still have. Call that old friend you've been meaning to reach out to, or write a letter to a loved one you miss. Make time for family, even if they're busy with their own lives. Those moments of connection can mean more than words can express. And don't shy away from letting people know how much they mean to you. Life is too short to leave kind words unspoken. Deep connections don't always have to come from years of shared history. Sometimes, a meaningful bond can form quickly. A genuine conversation with a neighbor, a shared laugh with someone new, or a kind word exchanged at the right moment. What matters most is the authenticity and love you bring to those interactions. Aging teaches us that relationships don't have to last a lifetime to make an impact. Even brief connections can leave lasting impressions. Ultimately, the shrinking of your social circle doesn't have to diminish your sense of connection. It's a reminder to focus on what truly matters: the relationships that fill your heart, the people who see and value you for who you are, and the love you can give and receive. Life may grow quieter, but within that quiet lies the chance to hear what's most important: the voices of those who truly care and the beating of your own heart, still capable of love and connection. 3. You'll face loss, but grief can bring growth. Loss is one of the most painful truths of growing older. Over the years, you may say goodbye to lifelong friends, cherished loved ones, or even the dreams and plans you once had for your life. Grief can feel like an unwelcome companion, a heavy weight on your heart that seems impossible to shake. Yet, within this sorrow lies a paradox. The pain you feel is rooted in love, and love, in all its forms, is what gives life its deepest meaning. Loss has a way of reshaping the world around us. Familiar places can suddenly feel empty, conversations seem quieter, and holidays carry a bittersweet tinge. It's natural to want to hold on to what was, to wish for just one more moment, one more laugh, one more touch. But grief also offers a lesson, though it is one we never seek. It reminds us of the profound beauty of the connections we've made. The depth of your sorrow reflects the depth of your love, and that is something to honor, not suppress. Grieving is not about moving on or forgetting. It's about finding a way to carry the memory of those you've lost while continuing to live fully. It's a process, and it looks different for everyone. Some days, you may feel strong and at peace. On others, the weight of loss may feel as fresh as the day it first arrived. This ebb and flow is part of healing, and there's no timeline for when or even if the ache will fully subside. Be gentle with yourself. Allow space for tears, for quiet reflection, for remembering. But grief is not only about looking back, it can also be a powerful force for growth. Loss teaches us to value the present moment in a way we may not have before. It urges us to savor the people and experiences we still have, to say, I love you more often, and to appreciate life's smallest joys, a sunrise, a kind word, the warmth of a hand held in yours. In many ways, loss opens our hearts to life's fragility, making each remaining moment feel more precious. Finding ways to honor those you've lost can bring comfort and meaning. Share their stories, keep their traditions alive, or create something in their memory. A garden, a photo album, a quilt, or even a simple act of kindness done in their name. These gestures not only keep their spirit close, but also remind you that love endures, even when the physical presence is gone. What they gave you in life, their wisdom, their laughter, their love, will remain a part of you, shaping who you are and how you navigate the world. Grief can also connect us to others. Sharing your feelings with those who understand, whether it's family, friends, or a support group, can lighten the burden. Speaking your pain out loud can be a healing act, as can listening to others share theirs. In these moments, you're reminded that you're not alone, that loss is a thread woven through every human life, and that there is strength in standing together. As difficult as it is to accept, loss is a natural part of life's cycle. It's a reminder that everything in this world is temporary, including ourselves. But within this impermanence lies a profound truth. Life's fleeting nature is what makes it so valuable. The people we love, the moments we share, the memories we create, they are all treasures precisely because they don't last forever. And while loss may take away what we hold dear, it can never erase the love that binds us to those we've lost. That love is eternal, and it lives on in you. Ultimately, grief is not something to overcome, but something to integrate into the fabric of your life. It will always be a part of you, but it doesn't have to define you. By embracing the lessons it offers, the reminder to live with gratitude, to love deeply, and to find joy even in the midst of sorrow, you can transform your pain into a deeper appreciation for life itself. In this way, loss, as painful as it is, can become a source of growth, guiding you to live with greater purpose, compassion, and connection. 4. You may feel irrelevant, but you're not. In a world that moves at lightning speed, it's easy to feel like you've been left behind. Society often places value on youth, speed, and innovation, while overlooking the wisdom and depth that only come with years of experience. You might find yourself wondering, do I still matter? Does anyone care what I have to say? These thoughts can creep in quietly, especially as the roles you once held, provider, caregiver, worker, fade into the background. But let me tell you this. Your value is not measured by how fast the world changes, but by the profound impact you've made and can still make. It's important to recognize that feelings of irrelevance stem not from who you are, but from the way society often views aging. In a culture obsessed with what's new, the quiet strength of experience is sometimes overlooked. Yet, your wisdom is a gift that the younger generations need, even if they don't always realize it. You've lived through moments of history, faced challenges, and learned lessons that many can only begin to imagine. You are a living library, and your stories, insights, and presence carry the kind of depth that cannot be Googled or rushed. This chapter of life is a chance to redefine how you see yourself and your purpose. You may no longer be the center of the stage, but that doesn't mean your role is any less important. Consider the quiet but vital influence you can have. Mentoring a grandchild, offering advice to a struggling neighbor, or simply sharing your perspective with someone younger. These moments of connection ripple outward, shaping lives in ways you may never fully see, but are profoundly meaningful. The feeling of irrelevance often arises when we compare ourselves to others. particularly younger people who seem to have boundless energy and opportunities ahead of them. But your life isn't theirs, and your value doesn't diminish because someone else is in a different phase of life. You've already walked many of the paths they're just beginning to explore, and that gives you a perspective they don't yet have. Instead of comparing, think of yourself as a bridge between the past and the future, someone who carries the lessons of yesterday and offers them as a gift to today. One of the most powerful ways is to reclaim your sense of purpose is to stay engaged with the world around you. The pace of change might feel overwhelming at times, new technologies, shifting cultural norms, but curiosity is a bridge to connection. You don't have to master every new trend or tool, but taking small steps to learn something new can spark excitement and a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's using a smartphone to stay in touch with family, exploring online communities, or picking up a hobby you've always been curious about, these efforts remind you that it's never too late to grow. Perhaps most importantly, remember that relevance isn't about being in the spotlight. It's about the quiet impact you make in the lives of those around you. A kind word, a shared memory, a moment of laughter. These are the threads that weave the fabric of meaning in life. People may not always express it, but your presence matters. Your wisdom, your kindness, your love. All of these things create ripples that touch the people you care about and even those you barely know. Aging doesn't diminish your worth. It deepens it. You have an irreplaceable role as a keeper of stories, a bearer of traditions, and a source of love and guidance. When the world feels like it's moving too fast, take a moment to breathe and remind yourself that your value isn't tied to how much you can do or how quickly you can adapt. It's tied to who you are, a person who has lived, learned, and loved deeply. So, when feelings of irrelevance creep in, push back against them with the truth. You are needed, you are cherished, and you are far from invisible. Your life, with all its experiences and lessons, is a gift to the world. And no matter how much time passes or how things change, the love and wisdom you offer will always matter. 5. Your independence might waver, but asking for help is strength. As we age, one of the hardest truths to accept is that our independence may begin to waver. Tasks that once felt effortless, driving, climbing stairs, even managing daily routines, might now require more energy or assistance. For someone who has spent a lifetime standing on their own, providing for others, and priding themselves on self sufficiency, this change can feel like a personal defeat, but needing help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a testament to the strength it takes to adapt, to be vulnerable, and to embrace life as it evolves. Independence is often tied to a sense of identity. Throughout your life, you've likely associated your independence with freedom, capability, and control. To suddenly find yourself needing assistance can feel like losing a part of yourself. Yet, this perspective overlooks a profound truth. No one navigates life alone. Even in your most independent moments, there were people who helped you along the way, parents who guided you, friends who supported you, and loved ones who stood by you. Asking for help now is simply another chapter in that shared journey, one that reflects the interconnectedness of life. What's more, accepting help can be an act of love, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Your family and friends want to be there for you to repay the care and support you've given them over the years. By allowing them to help, you're giving them the chance to express their gratitude and strengthen the bond you share. Far from being a burden, you are offering them a gift, the opportunity to show their love in meaningful ways. It's a reminder that relationships are built on mutual care, not just during the easy times, but especially during the challenging ones. Asking for help doesn't mean surrendering all control. It's about finding a balance that allows you to maintain as much independence as possible while acknowledging your limits. This might mean using tools or services designed to support seniors like mobility aids, meal delivery programs, or transportation services. These resources exist not to diminish your autonomy, but to empower you to live life on your own terms safely and comfortably. By embracing them, you're taking proactive steps to protect your well being and preserve your independence in new ways. There's also a deeper lesson in letting go of the notion that independence means doing everything alone. True independence is about making choices that serve your best interests, even if those choices involve asking for or accepting help. It's about knowing yourself well enough to recognize when you need support and having the courage to seek it. This is a strength, not a weakness, a testament to your ability to adapt, to grow, and to prioritize what truly matters. It's natural to grieve the independence you once had, to wish for the days when your body and mind could do it all. But it's equally important to honor where you are now, to find gratitude for what you can still do and for the people who are there to help you. Aging doesn't mean giving up on life. It means navigating it with wisdom, grace, and a willingness to embrace new ways of being. By letting others lend a hand, you're not losing independence. You're gaining connection, safety, and the freedom to focus on the things that bring you joy. In the end, your worth is not defined by how much you can do on your own. It's defined by the love you give, the relationships you nurture, and the life you live. Asking for help is not a step backward, it's a step forward into a new phase of life, one where strength is measured not by how much you carry alone, but by how gracefully you share the journey with others. 6. You'll have more time than purpose, so create your own. Retirement and the slower pace of later life can feel like both a blessing and a burden. After decades of work, family obligations, and an endless to-do list, you suddenly find yourself with a calendar that's wide open. At first, this newfound time can seem liberating, a chance to rest, to breathe, to finally put yourself first. But as the days stretch out, an unsettling question might emerge. What now? Without the roles and responsibilities that once defined your purpose, it's easy to feel adrift. The truth is, purpose isn't something that fades with age, it's something that evolves. Just because the structure of your days has changed doesn't mean that your life has lost its meaning. It's simply an invitation to create a new purpose, one that reflects who you are now and the things that truly matter to you. This stage of life offers a rare and precious opportunity, the chance to reconnect with the passions and interests you may have put on hold. Perhaps there was a hobby you once loved but didn't have time for, or a dream you set aside to focus on work or family. Now is the time to pick it up again or explore something entirely new. Painting, writing, gardening, learning an instrument, or even studying a subject you've always been curious about. These activities can bring joy and a renewed sense of vitality. But purpose doesn't have to come from grand endeavors. It can be found in the quiet, everyday moments, tending to a garden, walking in nature, spending time with loved ones, or simply savoring the peace of an unhurried morning. Purpose is not about achieving. It's about engaging with life in a way that feels meaningful to you. If you find yourself longing for a deeper sense of contribution, consider how you can give back. Volunteering your time or mentoring others can create a profound sense of fulfillment. Your years of experience and wisdom are invaluable, and sharing them with others can remind you of the impact you continue to have on the world. The key is to approach this time with curiosity rather than fear. Purpose isn't something you find. It's something you create. It may take time and experimentation to discover what fulfills you now, but that journey is part of the joy. By embracing this chapter with an open heart, you can transform what might seem like empty days into a canvas for a life rich with meaning and intention. 7. Your mind will age, but you can keep it sharp. As the years go by, you may notice small shifts in your memory or the speed of your thoughts. Names might take a little longer to recall, or multitasking might not come as easily as it once did. These changes can feel unsettling, even frustrating, as though your mind is betraying you. But while it's true that aging affects the brain, it doesn't mean you're powerless. The brain is remarkably adaptable, and with care and effort, you can keep it sharp, active, and vibrant. Think of your mind as a garden. Left untended, weeds of forgetfulness and stagnation may grow, but with daily attention, nourishment, and the right tools, it can continue to bloom. Engaging in activities that challenge your brain, learning a new skill, solving puzzles, reading, or even playing games can strengthen its resilience. It's not about being perfect or proving anything to others. It's about keeping your mind active for your own joy and sense of accomplishment. Social connection is also a powerful tool for mental clarity. Conversations, shared laughter, and even debates stimulate your brain in ways that solitary activities cannot. If you feel isolated, consider joining a community group or rekindling old friendships. Being around others not only enriches your life emotionally, but also keeps your mind engaged. Your physical health plays a crucial role in your mental well-being as well. Regular exercise, a balanced diet rich in brain-boosting nutrients, and quality sleep can all have a profound impact on your cognitive abilities. Small changes, like incorporating a daily walk or choosing foods high in antioxidants and healthy fats, can make a big difference over time. It's also important to approach these changes with compassion for yourself. Everyone forgets things from time to time, and occasional lapses are a normal part of aging. Instead of focusing on what you may have lost, celebrate the knowledge and insights you've gained. Your mind holds decades of memories, lessons, and experiences that no one can take away from you. Aging isn't about fighting against the inevitable. It's about adapting to it with grace. By taking steps to care for your mind, you're not just preserving your cognitive abilities, you're affirming your ability to grow, to learn, and to remain an active participant in your own life. Your mind is a lifelong companion, and by nurturing it, you can continue to explore, connect, and thrive. Conclusion: embracing the beauty and complexity of aging. Aging is a profound journey, one filled with change, loss, discovery, and growth. It's a stage of life that challenges us to confront hard truths, yet it also offers a unique opportunity to reflect, adapt, and embrace the richness of the present moment. While the world around you may shift and your own body and mind evolve, your inherent value and capacity for joy remain steadfast. The truth is, life doesn't end as you age. It transforms. You are no longer defined by the rush of youth, the striving for success, or the demands of others. Instead, this chapter invites you to live authentically, to savor the experiences and connections that bring you fulfillment. It is a time to lean into the wisdom you've gained, to find purpose in the small and the significant, and to share your light with those around you. Every wrinkle, every scar, every gray hair is a mark of resilience, a testament to the battles you faced, the love you've shared, and the moments that have shaped you. Aging is not a loss. It's an accumulation of life. It's the privilege of having lived long enough to hold memories, lessons, and a depth of understanding that only time can provide. So, as you navigate this complex terrain, give yourself grace. Allow yourself to feel the sadness of goodbyes, the joy of simple pleasures, and the peace of acceptance. Embrace the help offered to you without shame, connect deeply with others, and nurture your mind and body with care and compassion. Above all, remember that your life still has meaning, your presence still matters, and your story is far from over. Aging is not something to fear. It's something to honor. It's a reminder of the fleeting nature of time, urging us to cherish what truly matters: love, connection, purpose, and the beauty of the present moment. You are still here, still growing, still capable of creating joy and meaning in your life. And that, in itself, is a gift worth celebrating. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.